Welcome to the lesson about automation. So in this lesson I'm going to cover how you create a main menu, how you create a default reply, a welcome message, and the keywords. And in the next lesson I'm going to cover how you can create sequences and follow-up messages. Let's start with the main menu here. The main menu are the menu you can have inside of your bot in Facebook. So if you scroll down here, you can actually create a menu that always stays in your bot inside of ManyChat. So when people open up your messages, they will always see on the down a menu. For example, you can have we have Claim My Free Bot, Real Estate Bot Training. So you can, for example, have contact real estate agent or broker or different options there. So it's very good to have a main menu, so you have like the place you want people to go are always an option, so they can always find the button they want to go to. So as I said, we have Claim My Free Bot and Real Estate Bot Training, as you can see down here. And let's go into one of them to see an example here. So let's see. Edit menu here, sorry. Then you can go into them, you can have them in different order here. So for example, we want to have Claim My Free Bot, and then you can have different options. You can have that to open a message, reply with a message, open a sub-menu, and different options there. So you can really customize the main menu if you want to do that. So you can see the symbol, we both have those two websites. So that's what we have done with this one. So you can create a new one here if you want. And then you can see menu item down here. So now it's 3 options on the menu. You can choose what you want to call it. Then you just tap it and then you can rename it. And you can have create new message, select existing, you can add tags if they go to this, and you can subscribe them to different sequences and stuff, or you can open a website. So that is how you can do it. So we don't want to do that. So let's go out. So that is how you use main menu. A great way to have a menu inside of your ManyChat so people can easily access the stuff you want them to access. Like we want them to access the real estate bot training here, and also to give them my free bot. The second one inside of automation are default replies. So that is, for example, when people go into your ManyChat and type something, they will automatically get this reply from your bot. So we have page name, so that will say 7-figure advertising, typically replies in 1 day. If you want to ask something, just press the talk to human button. So then they can press it. But here, if you actually want to talk to someone and not only the bot, and you can have different options here. So if they want to actually talk to someone, they press here and they will get this follow-up message. Okay, just type your message and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So as you can see here, we have options. So what it should be here is once they have gone and talked to a human, you should actually have this option here, and you should notify admins so that when people actually want to talk to humans, you add the action that that admins get a notification on their email. Somebody wants to talk to you, and then you can go in and answer them when you see the email. So that should definitely be inside of that reply. So we didn't have that before, so let's add it here so it gets more complete. And once you have saved, you just go to publish, and then you can see here the default reply. When people get, they will be sent a message, this message, and as well notified admins. So that is how default reply works. So you can have different options here, and as well, if you go to this, you can see the actions this is going to take. You can see actions, open conversations, and that's the next message. and notified admins. So that is how default reply is. So we have this message for people who want to actually talk to us, and then we can go in this live section and chat with them directly. So let's go to the next one, that is a welcome message. In the last session I showed you how you can create messages, how you can optimize them and customize them the way you want to do. So it's the same way here in welcome messages. So this is a standard message for your sequence or for your opt-in or whatever it wants to be. So it's a message you can create. Let's not waste any time. You're probably here to get your free messenger bot. No problem. Simply click the link below to get started. They click this link and then they will get this message here where you open up the website. So that's the exact same thing as I taught you in the last lesson, where you create different messages with different buttons and you have different actions combined to that button here. So you can, if you go inside, you see they have send this message. So you can see that you can have different options here as last time. They have send message, but now we want to have the existing one, and that is that one. And then you can see it's blue connected. You will get this one. So that is how you create a welcome message. Really simple. And what you can see how many people have been sent that to, how many opened it, how many clicked the link or the button here. So it's a really good way to welcome people into your sequence and your bot. The last one we want to cover in this lesson are keywords. That's as well as a really cool thing to have inside of your bot. And the way that works is you have different keywords. So when people, for example, here we have created a couple ones. So if people, for example, message start or subscribe in the bot, they will automatically get subscribed to the bot. So if people, for example, write stop or unsubscribe in the bot, they will automatically get unsubscribed from the entire bot. If they, for example, write in show me a 5-bedroom house under 5 million, I think, 500,000, then you will send them to sequence 1, because that's a sequence for people who are interested in 5-bedroom house. So you can create all these different keywords, and you can have them active, you can have them not active, it's totally up to you. And you create them just by go to new rule, type in, I don't know, New York. So if you type in New York, they will get a message, and you can then, for example, create a new reply, or you can select the existing one. You can have actions. So if you, for example, want them to add a tag again or subscribe to maybe a New York sequence that you have for only New York, people who want to buy real estate, then you can do that. You can notify admins and everything, and you can create replies here that when they type in New York, we can automatically reply, like I showed you in default reply, with, for example, great, you're interested in New York. We will come back to you with some cool options soon, and then they will get subscribed to the sequence New York. So we can have different options here as well. So it's a really cool option to use. So try to use keywords as well. It's a great way to get to know your leads better and to get information that your leads writing inside of the chat, because many times you will not see what they're writing unless they just you have the notify admin on everything. So try to create keywords that are relevant for you and are important to your business as well. So that was it on this automation section. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how you can create sequences, follow-up messages, and that is where the whole magic of the bot happens. So see you in the next lesson.